And then so I introduce myself, and I start out with my focus questions, asking, maybe about the Olympics, who's seen the Olympics on TV. Or, as in the case with the keys, like whoever has had parents who's locked their keys in the car, and so we talk about things that are pretty real world to them, so that they understand what I'm talking about. And so, it's kind of funny, because I had, my kids would tell me stories, would spend 10 minutes talking about, when my mother locked her keys in the car, I had to crawl through the window and such and such. So, get them warmed up to me. And then, so after I have my focus questions done, we begin with our prayer. And then pretty quickly I go through the first reading and the responsorial psalm, and then the Alleluia, which is the gospel acclamation, and then we do the gospel. And even before that, I tell them to remember the key words. The key word for the day was key, and also listen to the word rock for Peter. And then, so I have that, and then as soon as the readings go by really quickly, and then I have questions about the readings, so then we do questions about the readings. And then more applications, I always ask who has brothers and sisters, and who fights with their brothers and sisters, and we talk about how to improve on that. we talk about keys and how the keys to heaven, your key into heaven is really your faith. And the reason that Jesus made Peter the rock was because Peter had so much faith, and essentially he was given the keys into heaven. And then after that, during this whole time, Father Jim is giving his homily. So this is the part, the children's liturgy of the Word is taking place of the older people's liturgy of the Word. And then so after that, we do the Children's Creed, which is kind of like the Nicene Creed, but written for children so that they understand what they're saying. And then we do our prayers of the faithful, and then usually the kids volunteer. They want to pray for their pets, or they want to pray for their sick grandmother, or they want to pray that like their flower grows tomorrow, and simple things like that kids want to pray for. And then I have my intentions, and usually something like so that all the children are safe during this vacation, and so that they may spend quality times with their parents, or may God help us have more patience with our younger brothers and sisters so we don't fight. And so we have things like that. And then after that, I have my candle blower outers blow out the candles and hit the lights, and then we're back right in time for the celebration of the Eucharist, and then we do Mass as usual. So that's the end of my lesson plan.